Bish, bash, bosh. Now I'm here. Just finished my tinned mackerel from, I think it's from Tesco's actually. No, Morrison's actually, sorry. Morrison's Leicester boy. Right, so what I wanted to talk about is attractiveness. Now, obviously, some people are going to say that there is no attractiveness is subjective, but I got to disagree with that. There is certain things that are there's certain things and there's certain people that are on the elite level, right? And when I mean elite level, that's like the people that are most attractive. So you got a lot of the celebrities, even people that aren't celebrities are on that level. You know, this goes for men and women. So I'm gonna name some names now, right? I'm gonna name Hugh Jackman. I'm gonna name Chris Brown. I'm gonna name um, uh, Drake. I'm gonna name Trey Songz. I'm gonna throw that guy in there as well. Brad Pitt. I'm gonna throw The Rock. You know, the fact that he's got the fact. Oh yeah, let me talk about The Rock. The fact that Rock has big muscles is a bonus. What I'm saying is that I think I said this in one video actually, but I got to elaborate on this. Is that when you're attractive in the facial aesthetics, that's what I'm saying. That's most important, right? That's all that matters. You know, you could be skinny anorexic. It's irrelevant. It's absolutely irrelevant. Girls don't give a damn about whether you go to the gym or whether you got nice smelling cologne. I think people are missing the point of attractiveness. It's face value. You know, nobody cares about whether you got G-star jeans. You know, and I used to, and I still do to an extent. You know, concerned about that stupid mentality about what you wear and what you do. You know, women could care less about that. But the truth is, obviously, most guys are concerned about what women want. But the thing is, yeah. So, like I was saying, it doesn't matter whether you got nice smelling cologne, Air Jordans. I've got a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. It could care less. What the point I'm making is, you know, you could be literally a pair of tracky bottoms and a polo top. I mean, yeah, Lacoste. Another one's that's another popular make people like to buy. Ralph Lauren. You know, I've got a fake Ralph Lauren top. Nobody gives a damn. That's what I'm saying. No woman out there really gives a damn whether you're wearing Ralph Lauren or Lacoste. You know, this is just names. You know, I used to have a friend on my old level 1 maths course. He used to be constantly going, "Oh, do you like my what is it? He used to love Adidas and Nike. You know, it's like, God, you need to stop caring about these big brands. You know, and just buy Primark stuff. You know, save your money or whatever. Or even if you don't not buying Primark stuff, just buy I'm not saying this isn't from Primark. This is from eBay. Funny enough, just buy simple, you know, basic clothes. You know, from anywhere. You don't need to be buying all this extravagant stuff. Women don't care about that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying about the attractiveness. The fact that Rock goes to the Rock goes to the gym is irrelevant. Absolutely irrelevant. Nobody, you know. Obviously, he creates a discussion, you know, with many guys, you know, with his training and all that. That's all well and good. But what the point I'm making is that he would be attracting women regardless of whether he's trains or not. You know, the guy's a good-looking guy. So, like I said, I named all those men out there. Right now, I'm going to name some women. So you got women like Kate Middleton, who is without no look. And the reason why I'm saying her first is because, first of all, because she's a white female, and I wanted to talk about this objective and subjective. I mean, one guy talked on YouTube about looks are subjective. Not true at all. I mean, look, I will agree with you. That's another statement. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. That rule applies to the average person. That doesn't apply to people on the elite level. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't apply to these kind of people. You know, a woman like Kate Middleton, and the reason why I'm saying Kate Middleton is because, like I said before, she's a white female, and there is such thing as, obviously, black people are known to be discriminated for their nose and their big lips and things like that. The black women. So I'm not going to add black women to this list. Obviously we've still got some form of racism. I mean, especially if this is back in the 70s and be talking about it. If I was talking about the elite level of aesthetics or looks now, no chance. Because obviously there was a lot of racism back then. But one thing we all can agree on is that Kate Middleton is unbelievably attractive, right? So she, as my friend would call her, high grade, right? What is what they call high grade, right? Now, what I'm saying with that is because she looks like that, right? She could be wearing like the most just ridiculous clothing. She could cut her hair not to this length, obviously, but it's a bit extreme. But even still, to be fair, even if she cut her hair to my length, right? Even if she did that, she'd still get loads of guys. I guarantee her. I mean, obviously, that's a bit extreme to say she would still not get rejected, but she would, even if she, like, your typical bob haircut, like some women got, still pull easy. But what I'm saying is, someone also commented on a video saying rejection's a part of life. Got to disagree with that as well. It depends we've got to be a bit more specific about this. And if we're talking about dating and relationships and all that, that doesn't apply to everybody. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff doesn't apply to everybody. So a woman like Kate Middleton, you take away the celebrity status. A woman like Cheryl Cole, a woman like Nicole Scherzinger, a woman like come on, someone help me out with this. Damn, if this is a live chat, it'd be a lot easier. Someone like you. Trying to think of it. I was gonna say Kylie Minogue. I find her very attractive, but I mean, I'm trying to think of people that I know that everyone would find attractive. Oh God! But you get the gist of it. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. You get the gist of it, right? So women like that, you've all seen a woman that wow, unbelievable. A woman like that. Let's say women were known for being the instigators, right? Let's say the roles had switched, because that's the way society's put out there for men to be the instigators. Now, can you imagine? I honestly, hand on my heart, I don't believe any of those women I mentioned would ever experience rejection. I don't believe that. I don't believe they would. So that's what I'm saying. When you look like that, rejection isn't a part. In that aspect, at least, isn't a part of life. That's unbelievable. I mean, just think of the power. You got to admit though that that is a unbelievable amount of power. It's overwhelming. I can't fathom how much power that is. That's unbelievable. I mean, just think. It's not. That's why a lot of the girls have got this this ego, because they know full well. I mean, look, I'm from Leicester, so you've got people that will go out on a Tuesday to Mosh. Let's say they go out to Mosh. Mosh Thursday. Let's say you went to any bars or clubs or on a Saturday, Friday night, guaranteed pull without question. No, and the thing is, there's just a level of confidence. It's unbelievable. I mean, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these girls look like that without even doing any form of training. I'm not bashing women. I'm just amazed by. Actually, it makes me laugh, man. I like how much power they have. It's amazing. Just think about that. Now that does apply to men as well. So a guy like Brad Pitt, a guy like Hugh Jackman, a guy uh, like I said, The Rock, people like that. You know, and there's many more, of course. I don't know all these actors' names, but you get the gist of it. A lot of these guys could really do some damage as well. That's what I'm saying. They'll probably get the odd rejection, but I mean, there's no woman out there that would ever experience that. That's for sure. If she was going out asking guys, no way. Not, especially not at night time. In the daytime, a little bit more likely. Look, and you know what I'm saying. Even the guys out there that have boyfriends, right? You want to tell me that they're not thinking about? Oh man, I wish I even if they said, let's just say, for example, a woman rejected Kate Middleton. It's, oh, I'm really sorry, I've got a boyfriend. Thanks for asking anyway, and rejected her respectfully. Let's say that happened, right? You want to tell me that the guy that's rejecting up here? I'm telling you now. I'm just saying the way a lot of men think. I know this to be true. I know this to be as a fact. This is not an opinion. Men are definitely thinking about it. Well, it doesn't matter whether you're in religion or not. Without a doubt, that's only natural to think that when you look that good. Now, because most people are not going to want to miss up on an opportunity like that. I mean, look, you could be a single parent and have kids. And that's what I'm saying. If you switch the roles, let's say a man was a single father. Couldn't. No way. No way. It wouldn't be. Even if you were good looking, it wouldn't be the same. Because the women wouldn't be able. Most women wouldn't be willing to take on that kind of responsibility. Even if you're good looking, I don't think. I mean, unless they were adopted, that's a bit different. Unless they're adopted children, then maybe. But yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to talk about. I'll see if I can make this to 15 minutes. I've got 2 more minutes. What else was I going to talk about? God, I've been talking a lot in this 13 minutes. Man, I literally just nearly ran out of steam. I had so much ideas and stuff I wanted to talk about. And this is just completely natural. There's no editing. This is just doing it straight off the camera. What else was I going to talk about? But yeah, to sum it up, basically, that's what I wanted to say. That there is such thing as an objective attractive. I do believe in the beauty of the eye of the beholder statement for the average person. Like I said, I mean, I hope there's people that agree with me on this, but I'm open to debate this. But there is such thing as a objective attractiveness. There is a clear winner, without a doubt. There's girls you can look at, whether you're with your girlfriends or your guy friends or whoever, and you say, yeah, that person, definitely. If she came up to me right now, wouldn't turn it down. No way. And that's the one thing I've got to add as well, and that's what makes it so cheap that's why a lot of the women are actually relatively good at saving money. Some of them, anyway. Obviously a lot of them aren't, but this makes sense because I feel like a lot of men in this day and age have to buy a lot of things and do all these things to kind of impress women, or they feel the need. Women may not even be thinking that, but men are thinking that in their mind that they need to do this because they're still got that concerned about what women want. You see what I mean? They're still got that mentality that they need to do all this. You know, and the way you can tell if you're an attractive man. Let's just be real out here. You know, is from school days. So if you had success with girls from school, college, you know, things that I don't know about university. You know, not everybody goes to university, but from that sums it up. You know, because you are seen as an attractive man to women. Fact. That's a fact. You know, if you're not, there you go. That's your answer. And and usually in this day and age, you will have to what's the word I'm looking for? You will have to have something else to offer. So like whether that's a flashy car, you know, um, a business or whatever, you know, or like a management or some kind of job, you know, you got to have something to offer. So I guess it kind of evens itself out. I mean, the fact that women don't get paid as much in sports, so you know. But yeah, that's pretty much closing the minute. I don't want to keep it too long. Thanks for watching. Bish, bosh, bash.